with using this OBDeleven, it's pretty awesome. I was able to do a few things. Primarily, when you open the tailgate, it'll turn on the backlights. Most importantly, I permanently disabled auto start stop, so now it's just a regular car. I don't have to press the button anymore. That's it. It's just disabled. I can re-enable it down the road if I want to, but it's completely disabled now. And we also have I did the sweeping needles, which is whatever, you know, it's nice. There's the pulsing start stop button, so the light pulsates on the start stop button. The other thing I did is I activated the high beams with the fog lights. So every time I have the fog lights on and I press the high beams, the fog lights shut off. But now the fog lights stay on with the high beams so that I have like full brightness at night. If I really need it, I can turn all of the high beams, the regular lights, and the fog lights on at the same time and get all that brightness that I need going down the road. I activated the windows, and I'll show you that in a second here. Holding the lock button, it'll close the windows now. Holding the unlock button, it should open all the windows. If you have a sunroof, I don't, but it should also open the sunroof when you do that, so it should open and close the sunroof with the same functionality. You can register the new battery through the application for OBDeleven. You could also register service intervals, oil changes. You can do all that through there, so you don't really need the dealer for those things. Honestly, so far it's been worth the money. Just even doing a couple of these things that make my life a little easier. It's pretty nice, and you can obviously see your codes. The one thing I would highly recommend before you do anything with the car, especially if you're under warranty or whatever, you can do a complete full backup of your entire software onto what I would recommend doing is having a tablet that's not getting phone calls, because if you are doing coding and you get a phone call or a message and it disrupts the coding, that can be a real big problem for you. So I use a separate tablet that doesn't get any phone calls, and that I can do everything from there. And I also am able to save the entire backup of all of my computer systems from the car onto that tablet, so that should I need to, for whatever reason, I can restore everything from that backup. It's just kind of a fail-safe to keep you from having to have any issues down the road. Should you have any issues, I don't think you should have any issues, but I can't guarantee anything. So that's something to keep in mind. I definitely recommend getting an OBDeleven, and if you have a Volkswagen or an Audi, but definitely if you have any car, to get some type of OBD scanner reader so that you're not subject to like a random mechanic or dealership telling you things that you couldn't already pre-verify with having scanned it yourself. And sometimes if you're out of warranty, it's better to be able to just figure those things out on your own.